Hi fans, once again welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we will discuss the fantastic crime thriller movie Ordinary. In the beginning of the film, an unknown person chased an handgag tight a young woman named Parvati. She is trying to escape from that man, but the man was forcefully closed her mouth so as not to escape from him. His only intention is to kill that cat Parvati. She is an unmarried working woman living in Chennai. She is working in a jewelry shop. And also, she is in a relationship with Jiva. The woman has already been pregnant for 45 days. Then she is begging for the life to that man. If she dies, her family will be in trouble. She has no idea. But that man keeps on closing her mouth. Parvati has strong evidence against you. This indicates that if Parvati escapes from that man, his life will be in danger. As we all know, strangulation occurs when external pressure is applied to the neck or cutting of blood flow or air flow. The carotid arteries supply oxygenated blood to the brain. Lock-in guns are allowed 10 to 15 seconds can cause unconsciousness. Parvati was strangled with a cover so tightly that she could not breathe. Even though she is trying to avoid the cover, that man strangled her tightly with a paw. She struggled so much for breathing, but she could not get breathing space. After the few minutes, Parvati died. That person murdered her ruthlessly. As I said earlier, Parvati is a pregnant woman, but he killed an unborn child. Jiva on Parvati's dream suddenly shattered in one night. The murderer doesn't show mercy to her. I know that you are eagerly waiting to know the reasons for the murder. Let's get into the movie. After the murder, that man left the body there and escaped from that location. In the next day morning, one farmer saw the dead body and informed to the police. Then many people gathered in that location. Then the inspector Parudi Ilamaran came to that location and saw the dead body. He saw Parvati's sandals, chudidar shawl, and rolled cloth in the face. Then the forensic team started collecting the samples from the dead body of Parvati. This inspector keep on looking the dead body of Parvati, but he has no clue about the murder. Then the inspector and the sub-inspector started their investigation. He asked the questions to the farmer who saw the dead body. Then the farmer answered all his questions. After that, Parvati's mother and father reached that place, and the forensic team collected all the samples of Parvati. Then Parvati's father and mother ran to the dead body with fear. After seeing the dead body of Parvati, the parents' eyes were filled with tears. Then the inspector talked to Parvati's father. Then Parvati's father started explaining about Parvati. Her father is well taken care by Parvati. Giving tablets to her father at right time is one of her priorities. Parvati's love towards her parents are not able to describe in words. They have only one child, that is Parvati, so they shown all their love to their daughter. The love between parents and their only daughter Parvati is often deep and profound, shaped by the unique bond they share. As the sole focus of their affection, the daughter can become the center of her parents' world. Her parents often feel a strong desire to protect and guide Parvati, wanting to give her the best opportunities and ensure she has everything she needs to succeed and be happy. This love is not only about providing for her needs, but also about creating a safe emotional space where she feels understood, valued, and supported. For Parvati, the love she receives from her parents shapes her sense of self worth and security. She often looks up to them not just as caregivers, but as role models and sources of wisdom. In turn, this love cultivates a bond of trust and respect, creating an emotional connection that lasts a lifetime. Losing a child, especially one who was the sole focus of their love and hopes, can shatter a parent's world in ways that are hard to articulate. The inspector then asked her father to describe yesterday's occurrence. Then her father explained the yesterday's events to the inspector. She usually arrives home around 8 p.m. However, she did not get home until 9 p.m. So he asked her friend about Parvati. But that friend has no idea about her. First, he went to two-wheeler stand and tried to find her. But in two-wheeler stand, only scooty is there. Even she didn't reach to the place. Finally, he raised a complaint in the local police station. Today morning, he received a call from the police that they found a dead body in this area. He prayed all the gods that the girl would not be Parvati. It was later verified that the dead body is Parvati. Her parents are screaming loudly after seeing her face. It is a heartbreaking and traumatic experience that often delays description. The emotional impact of this moment can be profound, and their reaction is a mix of disbelief, overwhelming sadness, and an instinctive sense of loss. This disbelief can cause them to freeze for a moment. They are unable to fully grasp what they are seeing. In some cases, they might even feel as if the situation is unreal, that their daughter might wake up or that it's all just a battery. Then the inspector, thinking how the murderer killed her ruthlessly, he is planning to find the murderer as soon as possible. After this, he went to the two-wheeler stand and stopped inquiring the stand number. That member gave an explanation of yesterday's events. At 9 in the morning, Parvati parked her scooty and headed to the office. At 8 p.m., she arrived at the two-wheeler stand. Due to a puncture in her scooty, Parvati slid from it while exiting the two-wheeler stand. Suddenly, that member helped her and also informed that she can't able to drive the scooty because of puncture. She asked a mobile number of bike workshop member. He told that after 8 p.m. bike shops will be closed. He asked her to come tomorrow morning. Then he booked an auto. She thanked that member and she left the place. Now the inspector had a doubt against auto driver. So the inspector inquired that auto driver. The inspector asked why and where you killed that girl. And suddenly the auto driver scared and told that he was not killed that girl. Then he starts explaining the incident happened on that night. During the drive, Parvati and the driver were talking. Their conversation flowed easily as they shared the secrets of their lives. Parvati told the scooty punctured incident to the auto driver, and also she shared the stories of her deadbeat job where plans for the return and little cunning amount involved with the box. It was a simple conversation that the Parvati it felt like the moment of connection in an otherwise easy day. Suddenly, Parvati asked the builder to stop the auto. One random by a chicken pieces to the loss. Parvati told the person it's not good for their health and requested him to clear up their not the goodies to the dogs. Then Parvati seated in auto and stopped communicating with the auto driver. After 3 minutes, the auto driver dropped Parvati in her street and left the place. How the inspector understood that the auto driver is not the culprit, and one unknown guy was emotionally captured Parvati by manipulating and controlling her. Love should never be used as a tool for emotional torture or harm. Respect and kindness are the foundations of a healthy relationship, not emotional manipulation. Then Parvati advised him to focus on your career and also advised him to take care of your family. Then the inspector arrested Parvati's lover Jiva in Nangambakam. Now he had a doubt on Jiva. Then Jiva explained his love to the inspector. First time he saw Parvati in the jewelry shop. After seeing Parvati, he fell in love with her. Then he started following her in the office, temple, and jewelry shop, etc. He respecting boundaries, understanding concern, and promoting healthy and respectful relationships are essential for creating a safe and supportive environment in any city. After 2 months, Jiva proposed to Parvati in the bus stop. True love is patient, kind, and respectful. Every moment with her feels like a dream come true, and he wanted to make those dreams a reality forever. Then he promised her that he will take care of Parvati better than her parents. For his decent approach, Parvati accepted his love request. After accepting his love, he was very excited at that moment. Parvati made him the happiest person in the world. After 6 months of love, Jiva decided to marry Parvati in the next month. Parvati accepted that and she will be ready for marriage. But before that, she wants to reveal one surprise to Jiva. But that surprise will be revealed on Jiva's birthday. Jiva can't able to wait until his birthday. He wants to know that surprise now. But Parvati clearly told that she will reveal the surprise only on his birthday. As we all know, waiting for a surprise is a feeling full of excitement, curiosity, and anticipation. Now he understood that she was pregnant on that day. Parvati wanted to reveal that surprise on his birthday. And this guy was arrested for one murder case. One day he is shaving the beard of the customer. Accidentally, the shaving blade cutted his throat. Now the barber Vinayagam was very shocked at that moment. He wanted to hide this murder because of his family. He cut down the body into pieces and he kept the body pieces in the fridge. Then he bought some chicken pieces and mixed the chicken pieces with the body pieces and gave it to the dogs. After auto driver dropped her, Parvati walked on the street. While giving those pieces to the dogs, the girl Parvati saw him. She noticed that all the dogs are behaving rudely. She had a doubt on that person, so she followed him secretly. The dogs are not able to eat those pieces completely, so he wants to bury those pieces inside the soil. Then that person has taken body pieces from the back. After seeing the body pieces, Parvati was shocked. Then she started recording the video silently with fear. At that time, Parvati's father dialed to her number. That person saw Parvati because of caller notification. She tried to run away from that person. That person chased fastly and closed her mouth. She has bitten his hand and requesting him that she won't inform this to anyone. She recorded the video. He didn't believe her statement, so he tried to kill her. Parvati was strangled with a cover so tightly that she could not breathe. Even though she is trying to avoid the cover, that man strangled her tightly with a prop. She struggled so much for breathing, but she would not get breathing space. After strangled with the cover tightly, he also closed her mouth so she could not get breathing space now. After few minutes, Parvati was tied in spite of tireless efforts. She, along with her child, also died. And the inspector Karuti Ilamaran arrested that person and that person went to jail. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. Bye.